the song that Mr. Bottrell stripped down to just the, in your testimony, stripped down just to the bass line?
Well, according to what you're saying there, I don't think I did.
But you do today?
Yes.
Okay. And where did he get a copy of the alleged song Streetwalker?
Yes. Because he had worked on Streetwalker with me also on the Bad album. And it ended up not being on the album. We both liked Streetwalker very much. So we, you know.
So where did he actually get a copy of the recording of Streetwalker, Mr. Jackson?
Out of the vault.
Out of your vault?
I think so. It could have been at the studio, though.
Mr. Jackson, Bill Bottrell said he had a recording of the tape. Is it? Are you positive he got it out of your vault?
Then he could have had a recording of it. Probably had a copy.
Did you state a number of times during your deposition, Mr. Jackson, that he received the copy out of the vault?
Well, I'm not sure exactly where he got it. What I do, I come to the studio, I work on my songs, and then I leave. I don't know where they put them. I hear it's a vault. It could be in the studio, a room where we keep all our tapes in air-conditioned air. He could have taken a 2-track copy home just to study and play with, which I don't mind.
Who has control over this vault, Mr. Jackson?
Who has control over the vault?
Yes.
Well, my office, the engineers, like such as Billy Bottrell and Bruce Swedien, they can go in the vault. Or my secretaries.
Does Norma Stykos have control over this vault?
What do you mean by control?
Does she have the, does she allow certain people to access the vault?
Well, if they need a tape and she knows they're working on something for me, sure.
Did she give access to Bill Bottrell?
I have no idea.
Did you state that in your deposition, Mr. Jackson?
I could have, but I don't remember.
Referring to Mr. Jackson's deposition at page 94, lines 15 through 18. Question, but who has access to the vault? Answer, Norma. Question, Norma, and her last name is? Answer, Stykos. Now, does Norma Stykos give permission for people to come and go out of the vault, Mr. Jackson?
Sometimes, but it depends on what you're calling the vault. I mean, for instance, all the songs I did on Dangerous, some could be in the vault, some could still be at the studio, because even though you put out an album, that album can be out a year, and there are dance mixes done, clubs mixes done, meaning mixing the instruments differently. So the engineers have to have access to these tapes all the time, so that they may keep copies at the studio.
Mr. Jackson, just answer the question.
I'm just trying to tell her the situation.
Just answer the question.
I'm answering the question.
You're not.
Trying.
You're failing. Go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Jackson, where was the recording done on the Dangerous album?
Recording for Dangerous was done, I'm not sure, it could have been Record One Studio.
So it was done at Record One Studio? Did you state that during your deposition, Mr. Jackson?
I said it could have been. I'm not sure, I recorded at a lot of studios.
Did you state that it could have been done at Record One?
I'm not sure.
Referring to Mr. Jackson's deposition, page number 61, line 18. Question, okay, possibly you might know, was any of the recording done at Record One? Answer, I do not know. Do you know if any of the recording was done at Record One?
It could have been.
What's the purpose of that question? Is this impeachment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, impeachment is something different from what he said in the courtroom, isn't it?
Here, he specifically stated he did not know, Your Honor, during his deposition.
I thought that's what he
Here,
said
he stated that it was possibly done at record one. Those two terms, to me, are inconsistent.
All right, move on.
Thank you, Your Honor. Did Bill Bottrell do any of the mixing on the song Dangerous?
Which version?
Any of the mixing during the recording process of the song Dangerous that appears on your album?
No. No, he did not.
He's testified that he did mix down some tracks. Are you sure he did not do any mixing?
You know, that's not a proper question. I've told you that before.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll move on.
If you want to ask him, ask him. Don't tell him what the testimony's been.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Jackson, have you heard the recording of Miss Cartier's song Dangerous?
Yes.
And comparing the first 4 bars of both the songs Dangerous, do you hear anything similar?
Your Honor, I'm going to object to testimony which relates to a comparison of songs and has not been endorsed as an expert as such. I don't know if he's made the technical analysis. I know he could, and I don't think it's
But
not listed.
he's listened to the songs, and he's a musician, and I think he's qualified to say whether he sees anything similar or nothing similar or what. So, objection is overruled. You may answer the question, sir.
Could you ask your question once again, please?
Sure.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Jackson. The first 4 bars of both the choruses in your song Dangerous and Miss Cartier's song Dangerous, do you remember those first 4 bars?
Of her song?
Yes, and your song.
I remember mine.
Your Honor, at this time, may we play a tape that demonstrates just the first 4 bars of both his song Dangerous and her song Dangerous so he can answer this question?
He said he didn't remember hers, so where are we going with this?
Well, I'd like to be able to let him hear her song so he can answer my question.
All right, go.
Now, this tape is of the first 4 bars of both the choruses played right together, Mr. Jackson.
Wait a minute, they're together as opposed to one right after the other?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, one right after another.
All right.
Okay. Now, Mr. Jackson, do you hear anything similar in those 4 bars played together?
Yes.
And what is that?
Well, we're both saying dangerous. That's what it sounds like to me.
Okay. Do you hear any notes in common?
Not that I can think of.
Does it sound to you, Mr. Jackson, like you're singing in harmony together?
Not to me, no.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. That's all.
So, are you done with your cross-examination?
Yes.
Oh.
Your Honor, we have no further questions. May the witness be excused.
The witness may be excused. Don't let anybody out of the courtroom.